Mr. Jewell.
Okay, starting with CC Road. It's going to be closed through March 13th. The northbound and southbound lanes of CC Road in Montz will be fully closed between the KCS Railroad and Airline until March. You may or may not know we have some work going on out there. This closure is necessary to drive sheet piling along the edge of the roadway and drive batter piles. So very dangerous work that's going to be going on. I know people are inconvenienced by the road being closed, but we cannot risk a crane or a piece of sheet pile or something falling and injuring someone in an active work site. So that's going to remain closed through March 13th. Residents will be able to use CC Road from the KCS Railroad to the Spillway Road and River Road. Haul trucks as well as Simbel Industries and Vickers Lane residents will need to use Spillway Road or River Road. Also, you can see in the photo here, at the Montz number 2 site, emergency vehicles at the Montz number 2 site, emergency vehicles will have one lane open for access while a portion of the road is being removed to allow sheet pile driving. At Montz number 1, in the photo on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see that the working slab of the pump station has been poured, and then you can see 42 18-inch concrete piles that have been driven into that slab. There's going to be another 2-foot thick reinforced sump foundation that's going to be poured on top of this. So really the foundation of these pump stations is going in, and after this you're going to start seeing the structure go up. And just to put it in perspective for you, you can see a little guy standing over there on the side. So pretty big area that we're talking about here for this project. All right. We have recently completed the rehabilitation of the West Bank River intake pylon structure. We used to have old wooden pilings that you can see here on the left. Those have been replaced with stronger metal structures to improve the structural stability, reduce safety risks during routine operations, and help ensure reliability for our water services in the parish. The upgrade structure, again, is more resilient to future storms and hazards along the river. And we appreciate the Waterworks team working pretty diligently on this to get this done. We've actually been talking about this project for a long time, and it took a lot of permitting and legwork to get it done. Okay, spring sports registration tomorrow is the very last day for you to register your child for spring sports. Again, we cannot keep the registration open for a month long. We have to get the kids on teams and starting to practice for our spring sports. That's going to be baseball, t-ball, softball, tennis, AAU track, and field. We are officially in the late registration window, so late fees will apply. The Parks and Rec team will be working to get teams and gear ready and then sending information to parents about the start of practices and the games. Okay, next, staying on Parks and Recreation, we want to say thank you to the team at Valero St. Charles Refinery for spending their MLK Day at New Sarpy Park, painting, pressure washing, and freshening up the landscape. We really appreciate Valero's commitment to the community beyond their fence line on this project and all the ways that they show up for St. Charles Parish. Okay, Crew of G Old Timers Dance is coming up. It's going to be Thursday, February 12th. So we'll be celebrating Mardi Gras with the Crew of G Old Timers. That's going to be at the Edward A. Dufresne Community Centers. At the Edward A. Dufresne Community Center, we got music by Ryan Foray and Foray Tradition. Doors open at 10:30 a.m. This event is always a great time for our seniors, and we can't wait to see everyone in their festive Mardi Gras attire. Please RSVP at 985-783-5090. Okay, LAHEAP applications are open. The St. Charles Parish Department of Community Services is now taking appointments Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. for low-income home energy assistance program applications. Some residents may apply for assistance provided that they can prove permanent residence in St. Charles Parish and that they meet state income regulations. So again, this is LAHEAP. This is for energy assistance for low-income residents. For more information, please go to our website, or to secure an appointment, please call 985-764-7944. That is our Office of Community Services. I want to thank that team over there, as well as Joan, the director, for always making this happen every year. 2026 Summer Work Experience Program applications are over. Let's Work River Parish is also accepting applications for young adults ages 18 to 24 for their annual Summer Work Experience Program, which is 8 weeks of learning, working, and a great foundation for our young people looking to enter the workforce. Program applications close on March 1st. So if you have any questions, please reach out to the youth coordinator at 985-783-5030. Okay, we got some events coming up in 2026 that we want to talk about. Trash Bash is going to be Saturday, April 18th in conjunction with Love the Boot Week. Fishtat Rodeo is going to be Saturday, May 9th. Our 36th annual July 3rd celebration is going to be on Friday, July 3rd, and it's going to be a huge celebration as a part of the America 250 festivities. Our Veterans Luncheon is going to be held on Thursday, November 5th. Our Senior Christmas Luncheon is going to be Thursday, December 10th, and this year's Toy and Gift Fund will be on Saturday, December 12th. So for our residents at home watching, please lock in these dates, and we'll run this on the channel as well. And, of course, we always message out to the community before these events arrive. Okay, we've got cold weather. We had some cold weather last night. We're going to have some more tonight and into the morning. So, we always ask people to check the 4 Ps: people, pets, pipes, and plants. Our EOC has been in communication with the National Weather Service about impacts to our area. And then later this week, we could see some more cold weather. So we want you to sign up for SCP alerts to get information that's important to St. Charles Parish. You can text SCP alerts to 888-777, or you can sign up at www.scpemergencyalerts.com. And that's going to be for all emergencies, whether it's industrial or weather-related. We can always contact our residents if they sign up for those alerts. It's a great tool for us to contact our residents. Okay, and that concludes my report.